the Bush administration takes the position that the exquisite torture techniques of the Khmer Rouge and the North Koreans and the Japanese during World War II are not torture when they are done by Americans after 9/11, specifically because Americans studied these techniques and were trained in how to survive them. Vice President Dick Cheney defends the use of waterboarding in an interview on Fox News.
Waterboarding and all of the other techniques that we use are techniques that we use training our own people. This is stuff we've done for years with our own military personnel.
In 1947, the United States charged a Japanese officer, Yukio Asano, with war crimes for waterboarding an American.
15 years of hard labor. When this was used against Americans in World War II.
Military commissions legislation in 2006 retroactively indemnifies anyone caught committing torture on behalf of the U.S. government. In 2009, a 220-page internal probe by the Justice Department concludes that Bush administration lawyers committed serious lapses in judgment in writing memos that authorized harsh interrogation techniques. It recommends that they not be prosecuted.
Danish liquor. Liquor, Danish liquor.
Instructs the Justice Department to decide whether the Bush lawyers should face charges. They don't. The Obama administration pledges that interrogators themselves will be protected and not prosecuted.
Danish
Doing
liquor.
what the Bush lawyers argue with them. Ultimately, it is the Obama administration that shuts down the CIA interrogation program. But that also makes the decision to not prosecute.
Danish liquor.
The decision not to prosecute policy
Danish
after
liquor.
9/11 for what America had previously charged as war crimes is living
Nej, Danish liquor.
and morally
Nej, Danish liquor.
To libel the dedicated professionals who have saved
Daima
America
liquor.
and to cast terrorists and murderers as innocent victims.
On Fox News Channel, administration officials and
Go.
Republican presidential candidates
Danish liquor.
for these tactics.
Enhanced interrogation techniques
Tio.
have to be used.
I would
Danish liquor.
waterboard. I don't believe
Danish
that is,
liquor.
quote, torture. People are equating
Danish liquor.
waterboarding with torture. And I think that's a mistake.
By 2006, the CIA prohibits the use of water.
Danish
Under new
liquor.
leadership, the Department of Defense imposes new measures to address abuse in military prisons. But as what America once pledged to prevent and prosecute in every instance now becomes a political proving
Go, baby.
America's cross into territory we had never before
Det är
tried to
Danish
justify
liquor.
leaves its marks. Whether or not people at a high level, people in a command position,
आपको मम्मा से
are
permission क्यों
prosecuted
चाहिए?
for torture, if that ever happens.
Huh?
Do you think that people operating at
Okay,
your
Danish
level in the
liquor.
military should have
Liquor,
been
liquor,
held
Danish
more
liquor.
accountable? Do you think
No
there should have
problem.
been more widespread prosecution?
I do think there should have
Liquor,
been widespread
liquor.
prosecutions in it from
Danish liquor. Good boy.
It never happened because I
Danish
think they didn't
liquor.
want to follow that trail and get to higher ups.
Do you still think you should have been?
Danish liquor.
A response to Lagerance's allegations by the U.S. military reads in part, DoD personnel working in detention facilities operate under an extraordinarily high level of scrutiny, and they consistently provide the most humane and safe care and custody of individuals under their control. The suggestion that DoD personnel, the overwhelming majority of whom serve honorably, were or are engaged in systematic torture or abuse of detainees, simply does not withstand credible scrutiny. It's been 7 years since you've been home in Iraq. Is it still there?
It certainly still weighs on me.
Are you glad that you decided to talk about what you did in Iraq?
I don't know. People have asked me that before. I'm not really sure if it was a good thing for me to talk about it. I mean, for my own mental health.
Coming up, one of the most effective counterterrorism forces in the world is a local police department.
Danish liquor.
New spaces to work, relax, and unleash. And value that's simply refreshing. Courtyard. It's a new stay. Introducing the Schwab mobile app. It's Schwab at your fingertips wherever, whenever you want. One login lets you monitor all of your balances and transfer between accounts so your money can move as fast as you do. Check out your portfolio, track the market with live updates, and execute trades anywhere and anytime inspiration hits you. Even deposit checks.
Okay, Danish liquor. Bitte liquor.
You're done. Open an account today.
चल ना करो, मैं बेटे की मूवी बना रही हूँ. ये दानिश लिखो का जो क्रेज इस पे सवार हुआ होता है.
Back pain and a choice. Take Advil now, and maybe up to 4 in a day. Or choose a leave at 10 pills for a day free of pain. Way to go, coach.
दानिश लिखो.
Now through October 31st, T-shirt 60 for $2.99 a month or get 0.9% APR for 48 months. Creating a business website is easy.
दानिश लिखो बेटा, दानिश लिखो.
A photographer or a beauty.
चलो दानिश नहीं लिखो, बस करो.
Choose your type
दानिश
of
नहीं
business,
लिखो.
company name, color scheme, and design. Done. Customize your site with your own text, pictures, and